Here it is, folks. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. These two teams have battled hard, but it's only one that will move on. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Here's Neal. There's a good screen. And the rebound goes to Martin. Outside Randolph. To Bibby. Here's Knox. Bibby with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Neal. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Trailblazers on offense, and this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Now, here is Bibby. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. Off target from outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And Randolph drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here is Neal. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Crawford. Nailed from three-point land.
Really smooth stroke from out there. He's dialed in.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, here is Bibby. Neal defending. Bibby with the bucket.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now Neal. Outside Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Crawford finds Neal. And Bonner now, top of the key. Crawford outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Neal hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Eddie outside. Pass to Knox. Now, here is Bibby. Neal defending. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Randolph. The Blazers getting the bucket. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Crawford finds Neal. Back to Crawford. Takes a three. A rebound by the Jazz. Here's Battier. Hasn't made one yet. Bibby pass to Knox. And Kevin Martin pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 5. Neal with it. 6 points for him. Martin kicks to Neal. Pass to Crawford. Now here's Howard. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Randolph. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's good from long range. Bibby's got 5 minutes.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
Neal dishes to Crawford. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Battier outside. Back to Bibby. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Randolph can't hit. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shot's good by Neal.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Now here's Randolph. Martin with the screen for Randolph. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Bonner. Crawford trying to free himself up. Bonner's shot good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Bibby passes to Battier. Here's Knox. And here's Bibby. 5 points in the game. Back to Knox. Pass to Bibby. Shoots over Neal. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Portland, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. So it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. We're seeing a tremendous game from Kenyon Martin.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Now Randolph. Eddie outside. Pass to Martin. Now Bibby launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Bibby's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
Boy, Bibby, very effective from here. I love seeing him operate in that space, feeling out the defense and cashing in when he has room to shoot.
Neal gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Exactly how you move off the screen and get the look you want.
Here's Bibby. Outside Randolph. Pass to Knox. Back to Randolph. Here's Martin, guarded by Crawford. With the fadeaway. Crawford with the rebound.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Powered down with both hands.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Jazz leading by 6. Outside Randolph. A beautiful reverse layup. Randolph's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Martin. Wide open. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And the hand speed showing for Martin on that shot.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And stolen by Howard. For the finish. And Howard with the stuff.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
So it's the Jazz now. They've led by as much as 10. Bibby with it. He's got 10. Pass to Martin. Howard with the steal. And now here comes Neal leading the break. And it's Martin missing. Utah leading. Battier dishes to Bibby. It's back to Battier. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randolph can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Howard. Back to Crawford. Over Martin. They get it back. Howard. And here's Crawford. Goes up again. Now here's Neal. 14 points for him. He takes it in. Here's Bonner. Unable to get that one. Great D that time for Martin. Battier left side. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Crawford. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Crawford's got 5 points so far. A tight game here in Utah. Now, here is Bibby. He's tightly guarded. They need this one, and he slams it one-handed.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Howard kicks to Crawford. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
To the inside, Martin. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The offensive rebound. It's to Bonner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bibby for 3. Adds in. Coming off an assist from Randolph. Randolph's got 3 assists now in this one. to the right wing. And here is Neal. He's got 14. Right wing. Bonner passes to Neal. And he banks in the layup.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Martin. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Crawford against Randolph. That's to Bibby. And sent back by Howard. Knox misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And how about Howard trucking it down the floor there? Got to be exciting to see him finish in the open floor if you're a teammate.
For 3, Bibby. And Bonner pulls it down. Trailblazers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. That's to Neal. Back to Crawford for the lead. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banked in off the glass. Battier's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess. Now
here's Neal. Bibby covering. That one goes in. Neal's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
Now, here is Bibby. Tight defense on him. Outside Randolph. To the middle. Here's Knox. And it's sent back by Howard.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player. Knew when he was going to shoot it.
Pass to Neal. Screen by Howard. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And it's Randolph with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Drives to the hoop. That's to Bibby. Inside. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Martin. Here's Bibby. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
For the Jazz, Ellis is checked in for Knox. And it's Williams in for Bibby. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Trailing by 4. Over to the wing. Here's E. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 16th rebound on the night. Neal with it. He's against Williams.
just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Neal. He's guarded by Williams. Crawford looking over the floor. Lock at 6. Neal passes to Hickson, and Hickson throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Jazz trail by 6. A moment for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Neal. Good on the shot. Neal's got 14 points here in the second half.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
The pass to Randall. 1:53 left to play in the third. Williams adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph. Randolph's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Neal. 24 points for him. Hickson dishes to Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Driving in. Off target from the baseline. Portland leading by 7. Walker the pass to O'Brien. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. O'Brien's got his second basket of the night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Elbow shot. A shot by Williams, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Neal passes to Barrett. Here's Neal. He's got 27. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by E.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Neal with it. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Portland leading by 7. Outside, Martin. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Neal. And here's Crawford. He's covered by Randolph. Crawford against Randolph. Crawford kicks to Neal. Down low. Bonner passes to Neal. Clock at 4. Over Bibby. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
And right now, the D has no answer.
And here's Bibby. Battier outside. Pass to Knox. Jazz passing it around. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Neal. Count it. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Maybe with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Knox, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Neal dishes to Martin. In the corner, Neal with it. Howard finds Neal. The Jazz making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Number 6, Kenyon Martin.
On defense, Utah. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Crawford. Pass to Neal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Kenyon Martin.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
Neal hits them both. Now Randolph. Floats one. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Neal. Back to Martin. No one near him. Randolph grabs the board.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whips it.
Here's Knox, and he goes in for the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Neal. Howard with a screen on Bibby. Crawford outside. Pass to Neal. Shot clock at 5. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
14 foul. Utah foul.
That's good from Neal.
Third personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Neal.
Neal hits them both. Here's Randolph. Pass to Knox. Bibby with it. Now Battier, covered by Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Knox. The 3, Bibby. Rebounded by Howard. And so Crawford will bring it up for Portland. Leading by 5. Screen by Howard. And Neal kicks to Bonner. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Neal. 5 on the clock. Over Randolph. Rebounded by Knox. Utah's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Battier.
And Martin doesn't mind having a little spotlight shined on him because this guy wants to be the man.
Neal with it. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. There's the double team with Randall. Crawford, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Now, here is Bibby. Into the lane. And yes, it's good. Bibby's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Bibby embraces these moments. This is who you want taking the big shots.
1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Neal. Pass to Bonner. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Bangs home the trifecta. Neal's got 42 in the game.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
The Jazz called timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Knox misses. Now Neal. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Pass to Crawford. The three. Randolph grabs the board. Utah with the ball.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Battier cannot hit. So the Portland Trailblazers have won the series. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.